Hello guys, welcome back to website snipping tricks with Unair Ali. And we are going to learn today that how to make our contact form in working condition when somebody texts in and type message in our contact form. Where would we get that message? So let me 1 second. What we have done so far, we have created. In the previous video, we have seen that how to make your website live on Firebase with deployment, SSL certificate, and how to adjust your custom domain by using Firebase. So, 1 second. We have created a Firebase website here, and inside our public folder, we have this website. I will also provide you link in this video description that how to deploy your project on Firebase and how to make how to deploy with SSL certificate and with domain as well on Firebase. So I will provide you link of the previous video in the description. So let's start it. So this is our project, and if I show you that how it's look like on Firebase, so maybe I think the URL is uh, I forgot the URL. Hmm, I think Unas dash website, yeah, web.app. So this is the URL of which we have deployed in the previous video, and here is the contact form. You can see that there is a contact form here, and let me smaller the camera. Okay, so here you can see that there is a contact form, but if we type anything here, it will not work, and we don't know where is our response is going because there is no connection in this contact form. There is no backend in this contact form. So let's start it, and let me open a notepad, and we are going to do a step-by-step procedure that how to make our contact form in working condition. So we will move step by step, and we will pick every step, and after the recording, after this session, I will provide you link of the steps in the description as well, so don't worry about it. The first thing to live your contact form, your website must be live. If your website is not live, so contact form will not work in this case, which I am going to tell you. Okay, so first stage is that your contact form must be your website must be live for the contact form, so anybody can message. Second step, okay, this is step one. 1 second, and this is step one. First, we have to create our account in PageClip for contact form. So let's open the PageClip, pageclip.co. This is the website, and let me put the URL in the step so you will find it easy. And this is the website. I will provide you inside in the description. You need to sign up first before login. You need to sign up in the PageClip, and it will ask you that create your account or sign up with GitHub. Okay, so there are two methods: sign up with GitHub or create your account. So in my case, I have my own GitHub account, so let's go to GitHub, and I already using PageClip by this account, so I am logging out this one, and I am logging in with my different account. This is Shahazan Unes 98. This one. No, this is not working. Is Shahazan Unes. 1 second. Okay, this one is not working. Let's use a friend's account. This is one of my friend accounts, so let's use it for now. So I am logged in with my friend's account, Sheikh Moin, his name. So it doesn't matter you, but you have to use your own account, because when somebody message you on your website, you will get the message with that account. Okay, so don't worry, don't forget to use your account. Okay, so 1 second. Now you have to sign up here. Click on the sign up in page clip, and 1 second, click on the sign up in page clip. When you click on the sign up, it will ask you for the authorizing request. So just authorize page clip. In making an account on GitHub is very easy. Anyone can make a account, because it's easier than making account on Facebook or making an account on Gmail. So this is easy. So that's why I ask you to make your live website live first, then we can add a contact form. Because you can see that soon after we complete the sign up process, it asks you the site name. What is the name of your site? Then it will ask you for the domain. So if my website is not live on internet, so how could I make my contact form workable? So the my site name is very big. You can see that folio bootstrap. So 1 second, let me open my public folder and index file, so I can copy the title. Title is our website name, site name. So 1 second. Under the index.html top, this one is your title of your website. So copy this one, because now we have this. So site name will be your title. So go and let's paste your site name here. And other thing is domain. So domain is here. Let's copy the domain known as website this. Okay. Now yes, you need to click on add site, and the site is ready. Now there is several steps. You have to follow all the steps one by one. So the first step is that place this in body right before and the body. Okay, so you need to just it's meaning that just put in this link inside the body. Okay, so just copy and let's paste. This is my index.html and this is my body part. So ending part of the body, 1 second. Okay, 1 second, 1 second. This is our body. Let's close this body, so I will get the ending part here. Just press enter and paste it here. Simple. So this is my first step I have cleared. Now let's move to the second step. Add the style sheet to the head. We have to add this style sheet to the head one. So let's copy this link and move to the bracket, and inside the head just paste it. Now what you have to do, this is the contact form action. Okay, so let's see in our form. If you go to your form site, uh, open your body now, because below the body there will be a contact section here. Here you can see that this is the contact section. This one is a contact section. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to you have to paste the link of this complete form link. Just copy and move to the brackets and wrap the whole thing inside the form. This is the form action, and at the end of this div, let's see where it's end here. Okay, form. Oh, sorry, I have made a mistake because uh, form is already here. Here is the form thing. You can see that there is already form in our index.html. So just replace it with this one which we have copied. Just copy it and replace the previous thing, this one. Replace this one. Uh, 1 second. Let's cut it and paste a new one and press enter. Okay, formatting it's out. So let's use the prettier. Okay. So this is our new page clip contact form. Okay. So here is some inputs. You can see that, listen to me carefully, you have to target two things when you are using the contact form from the page clip. First, you have to replace the form tag with the page clip form tag. Other things are inputs and button. So you have to replace all the things with the inputs with respect to the button. So let's see what we have inside our contact. So first contact is text, form control, placeholder and everything. So if we move to our here, so we have input. So don't change the input. Input is fine. I think input is fine. But the button, submit button, you have to add a class this on submit button. Okay, just add a class this class page clip form submit, just this one class. Okay. So let's move to the submit button. Where is our button input submit? You can see that there is a type input submit button here. Okay. So we have to add another type. So we have already here class, and under the class we have to add another class. So just go to the page clip and copy this class, copy and paste it here inside your contact. Just save it, and what you have to do, you have to deploy get in touch. Let's add this with unes. I am just making changes like this because I want to see that when I deploy my website, change will be upload or not, just for in case. So just save it and go to the public cmd, not cmd here, the here where the dot file. You have to, when you make changes in public folder, when you make the changes in public folder and if you want to deploy it on internet, what you have to do, you have to come back to dot firebase folder. Okay, dot firebase, dot fire serc, dot ignore, and open the command from here. Okay, and write the command firebase deploy and just press enter and just wait. Let's see that our form will be work or not. Okay, so I think deploying is going on. Firebase deployed, failed to get Firebase existing project. Okay, I think I am logged in with different account, that's why it's giving me error. So I have to log out Firebase log out because this website is related to different account. So I have to go to firebase.google, and because this website is on different Gmail account and I am logged in with different Gmail account, so that's why it's become a reason. So this website is developed on this account Salim Parvez @gmail.com. Let's sign in and verify is it me. Yes, next. And now let's open again Firebase login. First we have to do Firebase login because I have changed my account, and then yes, authentication is going on, and now you have to select the account Salim. Oh shit, I have again select the wrong one. Go back, this one Salim Parvez, because this website is deploy on this account. Okay, we are now login. If I type the command again, Firebase deploy, so now it will work. And if you see this, there is only get in touch here. I have changed this get in touch to get in touch with UNES. So whenever the site will deploy, the change should be visible here. So let's see. Okay, let's refresh the page first. Oh, get in touch with UNES. So our change is deployed successfully. Let's check the contact form now. UNES, email address unashazan at the rate, subject blah blah blah, text like this. Let's click on the submit button and let's check that our message will send or not. Okay, so just click on the send button and it gives you thank you. Let's go to the page clip and you can see that we are here. On our panel, we receive the message that Unais Ali, Unais Shahzan, and there is a message, and it will show you the time as well. So you can see that adding contact form with the page clip it become make our life very easy. Just type Unais and now let's type a different one. Ali, my surname is Ali. So my another Gmail is Shahzan Unais and subject is Ali as well, and let's mention blah 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 and just send it. As soon as you send, you can see that there is no refreshing in this page clip. It will soon target you to the live message getting service. Response is quick as you know it's a very quick response feature of page clip that if you connect your contact form with the page clip. So let's a quick recap. 1 second. So this is whiteboard, and let me give you a quick recap. That first your website should be live. Web should be uh, web should be live. Okay. Second step. Second step is that just create an account. Create account. Okay. Third step is this, that you need to give a site name and domain. So where it is coming from, it is coming from directly from the step 1. Okay, then what you have to do, you have to do a step 4, the main step. You have to uh, paste first command, paste first line in page clip in body. Step 5, second line in head. Just that's it. Step 6, just replace the form tag with the page clip form. Okay, replace the form. 1 second, it become very bad. Sorry for the handwriting, just is for understanding. Replace the form tag. Okay, replace. You have to replace the form tag which is actually in your website. You just replace it with your page clip. Number 7, remain everything as it is. Just add a class in submit button. Wherever you submit button is it, you need to add class. So just add 1 second, add class in submit button. I will give you this all step in the description. Don't worry about it. So you what you have to do and and leave the handwriting because you know this marker using this marker is very difficult. So uh, I will give you this all step in the link description so you can make any contact form related to any website, and you can also add multiple features like country name, how much you pay, and how which field you select. You can add any kind of input in that checkbox input, etc. Is up to you. Just don't forget to add sub class of a page clip in a submit button. Don't forget to add, because if you didn't add the first thing is form. Replace the form tag with the page clip form tag, and then add a class of submit button from page clip to your website, your index.html. So thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe this channel, and later on we are going to see that how to deploy with search, with GitHub, with React app, and very soon. Okay, thank you. Allah Hafiz.